Hey, good evening guys, welcome to the Shed of Wonder on this Monday evening. It's just started absolutely hammering it down, or even hammering it down. So I just got in the Shed of Wonder just in the nick of time. So I hope you're all good, I hope you all had a lovely weekend, and if you managed to get out on the bike, I hope you had cracking rides, you legends. I have my tea, much needed tea, just got in from work, so always nice to have a cup of tea when you get in from work, isn't it, don't you think? Yes, so I just uploaded a vlog about 20 minutes ago. There's no cycling action in it, unfortunately, but if you're needing to get to sleep tonight, or you know, throughout the week, have a watch before you go to bed and it will send you off. I'm pretty sure about that. It's just me basically waffling on whilst I was up in Scotland last week working. But anyway, it's great to see you friends, and massive miles again by you all last week in the FCC. Let me just pop that up there and show you the weekly total for last week, which was a massive 24,293 miles. Absolutely brilliant stuff. My contribution was 32 miles, so keeping it real. And just to say, I obviously didn't finish in the top 100 last week, but I was in 223rd position. Is that focusing? Can you see me all right? Yeah, I was in 223rd, surrounded by some legends: John Kirk, Steve Smith, Carl P and Chris Templeman. There you go. All good stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so cracking stuff again by you legends last week. Right, I guess it's time to crack on with the FCC Strava review for last week ending 17th of March. Okay guys, so we will start with last week's leaders, and distance, first place Chad Tavernier with 319.1 miles. Brilliant stuff, Chad. Dallas Reynolds is in second position with 292.1 miles. Fantastic, Dallas. And in third position is James Chapman with 256.5. Awesome stuff, James. Longest ride, first place goes to Carlos with 163.8 miles. Fantastic stuff. Second place we have Adam Sunman with 141.3. Awesome stuff, Adam. And then in third place for longest ride is Julia Warrener with 133.5 miles. Fantastic stuff, Julia. Climbing, first place we have Brian Roden with 23,907 feet. Awesome stuff, Brian. Marie Simmons is there in second place with an outstanding 16,010 feet. Fantastic stuff, Marie. And in third position we have James Stubbs with 15,873 feet. Absolutely outstanding, James. And fantastic stuff from every single one of you. Brilliant. Okay, well, as per usual, I'm going to scroll up and we're going to look deeper down into last week's top 100 leaderboard. So as we just mentioned, top of the pile, sorry, a bit of shuffling there. First place Chad, 319.1 miles, 14 rides in total. Absolutely brilliant, mate. Dallas is there in second with 292.1, 7 rides for you, Dallas. James Chapman is in third place with 256.5. I think it's just started thundering. 11,640 feet of climbing. Brilliant stuff, James. Mr. Stevie Wonkster is there in fourth position, 234.6 miles. Brilliant stuff, mate. Average speed of 20.7 miles an hour. Chris Tracis is there in fifth place with 228.4. Longest ride was 108.3 miles, which is just outstanding, Chris. Absolutely fantastic. Adam Sunman is in sixth position with 226.3. Brilliant stuff, Adam. and your longest ride was 141.3 miles. That is absolutely outstanding, mate. Carlos is there in 7th with 226.2. Mr. Duncan McNutt, hello Duncan, I hope you're okay, buddy. 8th position, 222.6 miles for you, brilliant stuff. Average speed of 21.7 miles an hour. Mr. Sean Bennington, 9th position, hello Sean, hope you're good, mate. 215.5 miles for you, absolutely fantastic. And an average speed of 19.3 miles an hour, awesome. James Stubbs is there in 10th with 213 miles. Richard Edwards is there in 11th. Hello Richard, hello James, by the way. Richard, 206.8 miles, absolutely outstanding, mate, brilliant stuff. Pete Jones is in 12th, hello Pete, 201.9 miles for you, awesome stuff, buddy. Marie Simmons is there in 13th with 201.9, also cracking stuff, Marie. Snake Fire TRI is 14th place, cracking stuff, mate. 197.7 miles for you and 10,154 feet of climbing, brilliant stuff. Trevor Hook is in 15th place with 192.5, brilliant stuff, Trevor. Mr. Ricardo Ritchie, you legend, in 16th position. Sorry I didn't meet up with you legends yesterday, absolute calamity. Just switched the alarm back off because I thought it was 2:51 in the morning, which is rather crazy. Anyway, Richie, outstanding miles, 185.3 miles and 3,707 feet of climbing. Keith Maddox is there in 17th. Hello Keith, hope you're good. 184.3 for you. Average speed of 18.1 miles an hour. In 18th position, now I'm going to be a bit flummoxed by pronunciation here, so I do apologise. Jorgen, 182.6 miles, cracking stuff, mate, and I'm sure you're a new member to the FCC, so welcome to the crew. Brian Roden's in 19th, 182 miles, brilliant stuff, Brian. Corey Ring is there in 20th, brilliant stuff, Corey, 176.5 miles. Breathe Strong Cycling is in 21st with 173.9, longest ride of 89.2 miles, fantastic stuff, mate. Wazza is there in 22nd, hello mate, hope you're good. 173.8 miles for you and an average speed of 19.9 miles an hour, cracking stuff. Mr. Paul Stevens is there in 23rd, hello mate, hope you're good. 170.7 miles for you, awesome stuff, 6,580 feet of climbing. Luke Toms is in 24th with 167.4. Jan Erik Berggren is in 25th with 166.6. John Kirk is in 26th with 165.4. Critwit is in 27th with 159.5. Ian West is in 28th position with 155.4. Rohan is there in 29th with 155.2. In 30th we have John Gerwitz done with 153.2, and cracking stuff from all you legends that I just mentioned there, brilliant riding last week. Peter Scott is in 31st with 150.7. Mr. Ian Rigby, legend of the FCC, hello Ian, hope you're good, my friend. 32nd position, 150.6 miles for you. Julia Warrener is there in 33rd with 149.9, cracking stuff, Julia. Dave De Winter's in 34th, hello Dave, hope you're well mate. 149.8 miles for you, 7,083 feet of climbing. Will Duffy's in 35th with 149.2. Chris Polly is there in 36th with 148.8. Brilliant stuff, Chris. Average speed of 19.3 miles an hour. Absolutely fantastic. 37th we have Mark Smith. Hello Mark, 148.3 miles for you. Lee Davis is there in 38th with 145.3. In 39th we have James Finn with 145 miles exactly. Nigel Mills is there in 40th, new member to the crew. Welcome to the FCC, Nigel. 143.5 miles for you last week. Cracking stuff, mate. Emma Hadley's in 41st with 142.3. Mr. Ian Grant is there in 42nd. I hope you're well, you legend. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday for the Isle of Wight FCC group ride. 141.3 miles, mate. Longest ride 72.8 miles. Brilliant stuff. Martin R is there in 43rd with 139.4. Rowan is in 44th with 139.3. Decade Derek Kelly is there in 45th with 138.4. 46th place we have John Tolly with 136.3. Judy Carlisle is in 47th with 134.7. In 48th we have Adam Higgins with 133.5. And in 49th, Dennis Barron. Hello Dennis, hope you're good. 133.2 miles for you. In 50th we have Steve Go Vegan with 133 miles exactly. 9,269 feet of climbing, Steve. Outstanding, buddy. And massive kudos to every one of you legends that I just read out there. Fantastic stuff. Mark Langerbeer is in 51st. Hello Mark, 132.2 miles for you. Rob Butler's in 52nd with 132 miles exactly. Sandra Kelly is in 53rd. Hello Sandra. 131.9 miles. Tony Starks is in 54th, all the way over there in New York City. Just love that place. 131.3 miles, Tony. Awesome stuff. Christian Beckett is in 55th with 131.2. Paul Haynes is in 56th with 130.7. 57th place we have John Wade with 130 miles exactly. Cracking stuff, John. 58th we have Carl Morrison with 127.4. Andy Craig is in 59th with 125.8 miles. Brilliant stuff, Andy. Matt Hunt is there in 60th with 125.3. IB Ivan all the way over there in New York City as well. Hello mate, I hope you're good. 61st place, 124.3 miles for you. Inut is in 62nd with 123.5. 63rd place we have Mr. Simon Dixie. Hope you're well, Simon. 123.4 miles. Cracking stuff, mate. David Raynham's there in 64th. Hello David, 123.2 miles. Mr. Painterman is in 65th. Hello you legend, I hope you're good. 121.8 miles. Josip is there in 66 with 121.5. Cracking stuff, Josip. Snorer over there in Oslo is in 67th with 120.8. I saw that picture you put up on the I think it was on Facebook the other day, Snorer, of the snow that you've had. Absolutely loads of it. Jay Han is in 68th with 119.3. Samuel is in 69th over there in Finland with 118.5. Chris the Train is in 70th position with 117.5 miles with total climbing of 14,173 feet. That is outstanding, Chris. Lee Marston is in 71st. Hello Lee, also on 117.5. Brilliant stuff, mate. Mark Schule is there in 72nd. Hello Mark, 116 miles for you. Steve Walter is in 73rd. Hello Steve, 114.2 miles for you. Stefan Holdorf's there in 74th with 112.8. Alex Lee is in 75th with 112.8 also. Brilliant stuff, Alex. And I'm sure you're a new member to the FCC, so welcome to the crew, buddy. Mark Loftus is in 76 with 107.8. 13 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, Mark. Chris Harris is in 77th with 107.6. Andrew Thomas is in 78th with 106.7. Cracking stuff, Andrew. Aaron Powell is in 79th position with 106.3. Excellent stuff. 2 rides for you last week, Aaron. Jason Benskin is there in 80th. Hello Jason, 106.3 miles for you. Heidi Jarvis, hello Heidi, I hope you're good. 81st position, you made it into the top 100. Well done. massive congratulations. 106.3 miles for you, brilliant stuff, Heidi. And your longest ride was 52.4 miles, which I believe was yesterday. Awesome stuff. Jeremy Prodger's there in 82nd. Hello, Jeremy. 106.3 for you also last week. Cracking stuff, you legend. Ian Chandler's in 83rd with 104.8. Ming is there in 84th. Hello, my good friend. Hope you're good. You're on 104.8 as well. Yeah, apologies for missing out on the group ride yesterday. Looked like you had a fantastic ride from the pictures that I saw, so cracking stuff. Kevin Williford is there in 85th over there in sunny Texas. 104.7 miles, cracking stuff, Kevin. Nige is in 86 with 104 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff, Nige. Keep it going, mate. Fantastic consistency. 87th place, Andrew Trainall with 102.2. Brian Wakeham is in 88th with 101.9. Kieran Parwar is there in 89th with 101.8. Brilliant stuff, Kieran. Jim Leighton Jones is in 90th with 101.8 also. Lauren Shaw is in 91st with 100.5. Cracking stuff, Lauren. Chris Hancock's in 92nd with 100.5 also. Brilliant stuff, Chris. 93rd place we have Jack Pinchin with 99.6 miles. Brilliant stuff, Jack. So that's 92 of you legends that rode 100 miles or more last week, which is absolutely phenomenal. Brilliant stuff. 94, Philip Mansfield, 99.5 miles, Philip. Brilliant stuff, mate. 12,480 feet of climbing as well. That's brilliant. Sam Duffy is in 95th with 98.7 miles. Jan is in 96 with 95.9. David Shields is in 97th with 95.3. Mr. Stephen Toland is there in 98th with 95.2. Danny Perbrick is in 99th with 94.9. And in 100th place is Diane Patterson with 94.4 miles. Absolutely phenomenal from you legends that I just read out there. And a massive kudos to every single one of you for getting out there on your bike last week and putting in the miles no matter how far you rode. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Yeah, massive kudos to every single one of you within the FCC, not just within the top 100. Awesome stuff, you legends. Okay guys, it's now time for Rider of the Week, or as I'm calling this week, Riders of the Week. Yes, this week there will be 3 Riders of the Week. I know, count them, 3. Absolutely fantastic. You're all legends. So I have socks to give away to the Riders of the Week. So let's do that right now. The 3 Riders of the Week for last week, week ending March the 17th, are Adam Sunman, Richard Edwards and Heidi. Congratulations, you legends. You are Riders of the Week for last week. Awesome stuff. Yes, Adam, Richard and Heidi, many congratulations, you 3. You are the Riders of the Week for last week. Just let me know which pair of socks you would like. I've obviously got the red and white polka dot, pink and white, and the orange and blue. I have got, you know, a couple of pairs of each colour. So just let me know which colour you would like. I will put my email address in the description below. Drop me a quick email with your address. Let me know which colour pair of socks you'd like and I'll get those sent out to you. Fantastic stuff. Okay friends, that concludes this week's FCC Strava review from the mighty fine Shed of Wonder. Thank you so much for joining me in here this evening. It is now 5:51. I hope you all have a fantastic Monday evening, and those of you that can make it this coming Sunday to the Isle of Wight, really looking forward to meeting up with as many of you legends as possible. The weather forecast so far is looking pretty darn good, so touch wood and fingers crossed it stays that way. Should be awesome riding around the Isle of Wight. Cannot wait. And many thanks to Andrew Lord for putting together the route and hosting us on the Isle of Wight, so it should be good. Okay guys, look after yourselves. I will see you in a couple of days with another vlog. Stay safe out there. Bye for now.